located in southwest Florida. Fort Myers is only a half-hour drive from Sanibel Island. Amazing sights and activities abound on the island. When planning a family vacation to Florida, you will not have to worry about running out of things to do thanks to the state's postcard, worthy beaches, abundant wildlife, and other natural wonders. If you want to know what to do in Sanibel Island, Florida, then you should keep watching. Ding, Darling National Wildlife Refuge. While many man-made installations and structures are impressive in their own right, nothing can compare to the innate beauty and diversity of nature. If you want to see wildlife and the wonders of nature up close and personal, this wildlife refuge is the best place to go in the Sanibel area. The Refuge has a free public visitor center that anyone can use. Discover the history of the refugee's namesake, J. Norwood Ding Darling, and the flora and fauna of the area's natural habitat. Expansive glass walls, hands-on exhibits, and the most up-to-date information on where to spot wildlife on Sanibel Island will make you an expert on the island's natural wonders. In case you have any remaining questions, though, you can always consult with one of the helpful and knowledgeable rangers on duty. They know a lot of stuff and will gladly help you out if you ask them questions. When you are ready to leave the visitor center and see the Refuge for yourself, an open-air tram will take you on a 90-minute guided tour of the area. The Refuge is home to bobcats, birds, otters, and even alligators. And your guide is a certified naturalist who knows everything there is to know about them. If you would rather travel at your own pace, the tram route is also accessible by car. There are 4 excellent hiking trails in the area. You can even paddleboard or kayak through the verdant mangroves if you are feeling particularly daring. You can rent them from the store or you can bring your own. Bring your binoculars if you're serious about birdwatching. The Refuge is home to some of the best fishing spots in the country. Sanibel Lighthouse Beach Park. From afar, you can see this historic lighthouse that stands 112 feet tall. You will find it if you travel to the island's extreme easternmost point. The lighthouse, which was constructed on a beautiful white sand beach in 1884, has a rich history. It is possible that this beach is the best on the whole island. The beach is divided into 2 distinct halves that radiate outward from a common point. A much longer and larger one faces the Gulf of Mexico, while the other looks out toward the Sanibel Causeway. The park has a variety of amenities, including restrooms, showers, picnic tables, and expansive shady areas. You can try your luck at catching some small fish at the Sanibel Fishing Pier. Parking for the pier and lighthouse can be found in the northern lot. Park in the southern lot if all you want to do is lie in the sun. Enjoying this video? If so, give it a like and subscribe to the Travel Pug channel. Bowmans Beach. The abundance and variety of interesting shells found on this beach have made it famous. You might find some unusual ones if you put in the time and effort. Wading out to a depth of about waist level is what the locals recommend if you want to find a gem. The next step is to sink your toes into the sand and start hunting for shells. Obviously, water shoes will be helpful to have along for added protection. Bowmans is fantastic for more than just shelling. It is also a wonderful place to swim and get a tan. The park has everything you need for a day of rest and relaxation, including picnic tables, barbecue grills, and plenty of shaded areas. There is a playground in the wooded area just beyond the beach, perfect for families on vacation. The Mad Hatter. This fantastic beachside eatery can be found on the island's northernmost tip, just a short distance from the bridge leading to Captivated Island. One of the best restaurants in the Sanibel area with breathtaking scenery and delectable dishes. You can watch the sun go down over Blind Pass Beach as you dine on a meal you will not soon forget. The interior of the restaurant is equally distinctive to its out-of-the-way locale. The Mad Hatter's decor takes cues from Alice in Wonderland with vividly hued walls, intriguing artwork, and stained glass. We recommend beginning your meal with goat cheese pillows. Try the black grouper pan seared with our special seasonings for dinner. The Mad Hatter's signature espresso creme brulee is the perfect way to round out your meal. Grandma Dot's Saloon. Not far from the Sanibel Marina and the island's lighthouse is where you will find Grandma Dot's. They serve lunch and dinner daily and have reasonable prices. There is plenty of space indoors, but if the weather is nice, we suggest sitting outside. But no matter where you sit, the service is quick, pleasant, and expert, and the food is superb. In addition to their famous homemade New England-style clam chowder, Grandma Dot's lunch menu features freshly caught seafood sandwiches, salads, fries, and more. Fish like mahi-mahi, shrimp, and grouper are available for dinner. They also serve a variety of spirits and cocktails in addition to their excellent selection of craft beer. Do not worry if you do not like seafood. Steak and chicken dishes are also available, but save room for dessert because the captain's key lime pie is out of this world. Bailey Matthews National Shell Museum. Spending time at the beach collecting seashells can make you wonder about the diverse fauna that built and inhabited them. You can get all your questions about shells answered at this museum. Over 30 displays highlight shells from Sanibel Island and around the world. A massive Goliath conch can be seen in the record-breaking shells exhibit. You will not find a more mind-blowing shell anywhere else, believe us. The museum's collection includes a few live tanks where naturalists tend to animals. Visitors can interact with the tanks in various exciting and educational ways, thanks to the classroom-style layout. Sanibel Historical Museum and Village. Visit this museum to get out of the heat and into some cool air conditioning, while also learning about the fascinating history of Sanibel. It is in the middle of the island and houses various historical artifacts, relics, and curiosities from Sanibel. You will learn about the earliest settlers to Sanibel, the Calusa Native Americans, and their impact on the island's history. Then, you will get the lowdown on Sanibel's modern growth, early Spanish colonial history, and 1800s pioneer settlers. The museum is housed in 9 historic buildings, some dating back to the late 19th century. Each one has been painstakingly brought back to its former glory. A wealth of interesting historical artifacts is inside, along with displays that tell you a little about their background. Sanibel, Captive Conservation Foundation Nature Center. If you are in the area of the National Shell Museum, stop by here at the Nature Center afterward. Here, you can explore the Sanibel ecosystem by foot, learning about the area's flora and fauna as you stroll along the Sanibel River and elevated boardwalks that sit just about the wetlands. There is a maze-like layout to the 4 miles of boardwalks. Wading birds, alligators, turtles, and snakes are just some of the wildlife you are likely to encounter as you travel around. Inside, you can learn all about the local flora and fauna by exploring aquariums, detailed maps, and informative displays. It is your turn to share your thoughts now. What are you most excited about seeing or doing on your upcoming Sanibel Island vacation? Let us know in the comments. Before you move on to watching another one of our videos, take a moment to show us a little support by giving this video a like and by subscribing to the Travel Pug channel if you haven't already. While you're at it, tap the bell to turn on notifications and share this video with your friends and family. As always, thanks for watching and happy travels.